In war, you are normally told that the innocent are the first casualty. Whoever tells you that is a liar. In war, the first casualty is the truth. They told me that it would be better to die for things I believed in. That was a lie as well. All these men who say they're about justice and the truth, and you're doing your bit for your country, are only looking out for themselves. That's why they ask people like me, I guess, to do their dirty work for them. It's why I'm in the mess I'm in, and those type of people should be in my place. I remember waking up thinking it was a bad dream, then to have the realisation that it weren't a dream. I don't know how long I've been there. You seem to lose track on dates and times when you're waking up in the same place. Feels like the world's on repeat, you know? The same routine every day, and hearing those footsteps approach me meant only one thing. He was back again. Back with the same smug look on his face. Asking me how my day was. How did he think my day was? With every hit after me on me. Telling me how I'm getting blood all over his nice floor. I would say it could be worse though. Could be dead. I told him I would love to return a favour one day. But he said that wouldn't be necessary. His coat kept him warm and comfortable. It was a gift from my government. Makes me feel a lot better about the situation. But he wanted to know something. Something of national security. And something very, very important. I weren't going to reveal this information to him, not in a million years. I'd be dead before the information fell into his hands. I thought it was best to try my luck and make my stay a little bit more luxurious. I toyed with him, even asked for tea and biscuits on one occasion. Ones I could dip in my tea, which he would make me actually. This seemed to humour him for a bit, but he was always the sort of person that had a comeback. Mind you, it weren't always vocabulary he used to make a comeback with. Each time would hurt more and more than the other. I didn't know how much more I could take. He told me I was wrong. He said he would find out what he needed to know through me or another British scum. I tried not to let on, but I think he read my face. Like a book, he knew he was right. He said we can make this easy or we can make this really hard. Just remember, Sam, we will get the information we need. Somehow, some way. So don't think for 1 second you are important to us. Because the fact is, you're scum. He kept asking where the money was. Well, I say asking, more like demanding for the money's location, but I sounded like a moody teenager, you know, throwing a tantrum at his parents for being right with swearing. And in some cases, that scenario continued the way some families would, with a good old kicking. My stomach was so sore it felt like a knife was in the gut. With every kick, all my air had left me. He seemed to have lost his cool he's kept for all these weeks. But he seemed to quickly regain himself and continued to ramble on at me. He asked me why is it the British think we always have these loyalties to people who I knew at heart turned around and sell us out. These people don't care about me. They don't care about who I am. They don't care about what I'm doing this for. They only care about themselves. Then the pin dropped. I don't know how I couldn't see it before. but I guess I would never imagined it. So I asked him the question, "Are you saying someone sold me out?" He told me it didn't matter. I wouldn't see him again, but I was hoping when I got out of here, I would catch him and the son of the bitch who did this. And I'll make them pay through their teeth for what they've put me through. I was trying to be the big man, forgetting I was bounded in handcuffs and beaten to a bloody pulp. And he wanted to continue making me bloodier till I told him what he needed to know. I even tried to escape. Who was I kidding? I couldn't get out. I didn't even know where I was. The room was in darkness with one light looking at me. I must have lost my mind ages ago. Like the idea I'd make him crack before I did. He always had a trump card though. He played me all this time and just waited for the right time to play it. This would explain most of my actions. When you're in love with someone, you think there is no greater experience than having a kid together, and it will make your love even stronger. But when you do, the love you've had for each other is history. By having a child, man creates his greatest rival. Someone whose mother is going to love more than you. I care greatly for my wife and daughter. That's why I lost it when he mentioned and told me the things he would do. He did bring up good points though. Even if anyone was to get me out, why haven't they already come for me? Surely the information I had was of importance to them so much that they needed me safe. As much as it was important to Queen and Country. I weren't going to put my wife and child's lives at risk. I struck a deal with him. Something I'd never considered whilst in here. But I guess you only live once. We agreed if I told him what he needed to know, he would not harm my wife or daughter. Everyone wins. Well, the lion snake, he even asked if I had any last requests. Not that. And before I answered, started to strangle the life out of me. I thought it was the end of the line, with the rope digging straight into my neck. Even when you walked in, I thought it was the end. So, where do we go from here?